It's your girl Fara Charles, and we are back with another episode. It is 2026, y'all. This is the first episode of the new year. I don't know what y'all plan to do this year, but I plan to elevate and level the fuck up. So if y'all are with me and y'all plan on leveling up too, first start with subscribing to my podcast, right? Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and leave your comments. We do read them. And also, I got a special guest for y'all. Y'all know I always bring the best to your screen. And today we got one of my favorites. He's definitely special to me and special to all of you. He's like our Broward neighborhood hero around here. You know what I mean? He's definitely been kicking down doors and breaking barriers, stepping into new spaces. We got Kxngod in the building for y'all. So again, like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and stay tuned for the rest of the episode. I'm your girl Fara Charles, and this is
Kxngod. No, it's not blasphemy, but I know a couple killers that will blaspheme. Time. Must be on the pilly, Yankee. It's your boy Kxngod. I'm at the Fara Charles Podcast, and today we'll be talking about my music and a lot more, so stay tuned.
everybody. Welcome Kxngod in the building. I have Kxngod on the episode. I don't know how much people have had Kxngod on their podcast, but I got him on mine. What's up, Papa? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing? I'm happy to be here.
I'm doing well. Yes. Okay, you look happy to be here.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's been a minute. I've been writing for a while, I think.
Really?
So y'all need to get on here.
Yeah, you have not wrote me.
I wrote you before and said that.
These guys be coming. He's lying. There's a bold-faced lie.
She was like, I see what I can do. So, now we
you were He's lying. He's lying. Hey, y'all. I know a lot of y'all been hitting me up about how you can sit down on the couch and join the Fara Charles podcast. So the email to email us is tfcpco@gmail.com. We've curated some really cool packages for you guys. So, of course, they're all inexpensive. We ain't trying to kill nobody. But, of course, to sit down with me, we can definitely have a conversation. It's nothing, okay? Just email tfcpco@gmail.com. Anyways, welcome to the Fara Charles Podcast. I'm excited to have you here because, obviously, we started our journey, and this is just perfect timing. So I guess my first question to you is like, when people first approach you, how do you think they view you? Are you a rapper or a rock star?
I mean, I would consider myself an artist because artists
can be all of it.
Can be all of those things in one,
Okay. And how long you said you've been writing? Not me, but period, raps.
Well, I've been doing music, like freestyling. I used to do freestyles in high school, so back in those days for a minute, like 10 years ago, I'd say I've been writing.
So you started freestyling before you actually started like writing stuff down?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you can freestyle?
Yeah, I can freestyle.
Freestyle right now. No, I'm fucking with you. You don't got
I mean, I can give you that.
Look, he was about to do that shit. I could do it.
Right now,
nah, you don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that. So for me, I definitely have seen you throughout the years, and you definitely don't give typical rapper. Like, to me, you give like, well, you've actually told me this, but it really hit it on the nail. Like, you are like the down south ASAP Rocky, because that's like the type of vibe you give me, like real chill, real jiggy, real different kind of, artist. Where do you get that from?
Well, I consider myself I like melodic music, so I listen to that type of style and music, so I like the A$AP Rockies, I like the Gunners, I like those type of style of rap, so it's been there for a minute. Even back then when I was younger, I listened to a lot of lyrical artists, so maybe I mixed that in with some South, because I also, I fuck with the South definitely hard, anywhere from Florida and anywhere South Atlanta, all that, what I'm saying? So I learned as I lived here to mix those in and intertwine it together and create.
Yeah, you definitely give a New York nigga, but you can definitely give a Broward nigga real quick. Yeah. So yeah, I can, but I can do the same thing though. So I kind of understand where that comes from. For me personally, what attracted me to you was mostly like the type of rap, like how you rap, what you rapping about. Like, it's still fun, but you are very smart. Like, if someone is really listening to your raps, like, they'll know that this kid, you know, you're very intellectual. Thank you. So were you a nerd and then you became cool?
You know, I wouldn't say I was a nerd, but I was definitely a kid that was.
You was on like books. A-B honor roll.
I was into my books just as much as I was into my looks.
You would say that?
Yeah, I definitely say that.
Okay.
My mom didn't play that at all. Neither did my pops. You know, they're Caribbean, so you know, learning education came first in my household.
Okay. So were you the kind of kid like that mingled with everybody, the jocks, the nerds, the cheerleaders, the this, the that?
Yeah.
You give that.
I have an energetic personality once you get to know me. So, and plus I'm very like, I feel like I have a good spirit. So a lot of people fuck with me. You feel me? Like every type I can get with any type of crowd and be cool in that crowd.
So let me ask you this. What would be the hardest part of your journey so far?
The hardest part of my journey right now, probably getting girls off me. That's the hardest part of my journey right now, getting these girls off me, man. It's kind of hard because, you know, as I'm getting the fame and the, you know, the notoriety right now, I'm just playing, but I'd say the hardest part for real right now is trying to stay focused, you know, while people are giving you, you know, in your ear, and, you know, or family members trying to, like, you know, ask you for things as you go along. So it's just staying focused for me.
So how do you stay focused?
Not answering their fucking calls.
Okay, that makes sense. I hear you.
You know, act like, you know, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't see your call. I was sleeping.
That makes sense. So let me ask you a question. When did you know that music was your route? Like, yeah, I'm going to do this music. Because you're very passionate and you're very serious about making it in this industry. And I respect that about you the most. Like, I believe you. Yeah. Like, if nobody ain't tell you they believe you, I believe you. I believe you. With or without me, I believe you, right? So when did you know, like, yeah, this is when I'm going to go? Like, I'm definitely going, for sure.
Man, when the funds got low.
Okay.
When the funds got low, you know, the friends got
lower,
less,
yeah.
Lower. Problems got bigger.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right now, it's like do or die. You gotta know what you want to do right now. Right now, at this point, is what you about to do with your life. You feel me? Because it's either you gonna go all the way or don't go at all.
Yeah.
So that just hit for me, and, you know, a lot of, you know, when life be lifing for you, like that. Because we all going through phases in our lives. You know what I'm saying? So some handle it better than others. Some, you know, go through the pain, because we all got to go through it, you know. Sometimes the strong needs help too.
Yeah.
You feel me? We definitely need help. We can't always be that barrier, you know, to carry all that weight sometimes. Sometimes we need, so there's a lot of times people like us, you got to check on us. We need help, you feel me? Check on us too.
Check on your strong friends. That's what they say. Check on your strong friends.
Yeah, check on your strong friends, because, you know, we be going through things too. So stuff like that in life will turn you to a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
You think you're a beast?
I think I'm a beast. I think I'm all that and then some.
Okay. So, I mean, like, what song did you put out that you knew was going to make you famous?
It's not really, for me, it's not really like what songs make me famous. Just like me just being myself is going to make the people know who I am.
You right about that.
You feel me? I don't really go out there. When I make my music, I'm not really going out there looking to see, like, yeah, what's going to be the number one hit. I'm going out there to be heard, you know, my music is my journey. So when I'm making music, I want you to know what I'm going through so you can understand why I'm here today.
Okay, but you still ain't answer my question.
What was your question?
What song did you put out that you felt like was gonna go? Yeah.
All right. So the song that I end up dropping. I say no intro.
No intro?
Yeah, it's no intro. That was me letting you know I'm getting in the game and I ain't giving nobody no intro, or I'm not saying
no disclosures. Like I'm just stepping in this shit. Yeah. And a nigga can't do nothing about it.
I'm just stepping.
Okay.
You can do what you can. I'm gonna do what I want.
I like no intro. Is this the video right here?
Yeah. That's the intro.
Okay, so what inspired this video? It's giving trap vibes.
Alright, so shout out to Tall Love. Shout out to my girl Dyma.
They're
featured in my video right now. Those are girls from Jamaica. She was an artist. If you heard about Dyma before, what makes this unique is that it was random. It wasn't actually supposed to be done the way it was done. This was totally random. I have a boy that lives on Las Olas. I hit him up and said, yo, let's chill and hang out. I get a call like, yo, you want to do a video on some regular shit? And I was like, yeah. So that's what happened. And then I randomly called and I told her where I was. And then that's how we ended up shooting this.
Okay, so it was just a quick kind of like get it done video.
That was one of the fastest, quickest. I think that video, man, was fucking with it.
Quick story, Dyma. So back in the days when she did Dirty Wine, it's so funny. I was like a dancer back in the days. Please don't go look that shit up. But anyways, I was a dancer back in the days, and Dirty Wine had just came out, and they bust Dirty Wine back in the day. I was a dancehall dancer, like a dancehall queen. But I never won dancehall queen because I was too young when I entered the competition, so I couldn't win, so I couldn't travel.
So you used to go on your head top too?
Yeah, I used to go on my head top on speaker boxes. I used to dance in trees, on gates.
No, you jumped off.
It's crazy. Yes, it's crazy. Crazy. But again, guys, like this is past life. Anyways, Dyma came to America and I was the one showing her around. And I've always had like a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes. And she came to the crib, bro. Yo, she left with a big bag. She was like, yo, can I get this? Can I get? But I'm like, I've always been giving, whether you from Jamaica or not. I love to give away my stuff, especially if I know I'm not wearing it. But it was just like, I know they be like, damn, you can't go to Jamaica because they be begging. But I was like, shout out to Dyma because she definitely a real one. She was real cool.
Yeah, shout out my girl Dyma, man. Biggest shout out. She got the biggest shout out.
Yeah, for sure. She gave me
that strength with no fee. I was off work.
Yeah, nah, she cool as hell. She cool as. That's why it was nothing to give her the stuff because she was real cool.
Give it to my girl, you know what I'm saying? And she shakes it off work. Like what you see on TV is really her. You know what I'm saying? She really give it up.
Yeah, she definitely is a real one for sure. So shout you out, Dyma, you and your family for sure. Yeah, so you came up in the SoundCloud era. And I guess I was a little older, so I kind of missed that wave a little bit. I kind of heard about it at the end. But how was it? Like, for me, I remember, if I'm not mistaken, this was the SoundCloud era. When you ever been to a party, not a party, it was like an expo called The Void Miami in Wynwood back in the day.
I heard about it, but
it used to be
back in the day, what
like 2015, 16, 17.
Yeah, those times I wasn't here. I was in college. I was in like.
Oh, you was away?
Yeah, I was away.
So I want to say the SoundCloud era was kind of around that time, right?
Yeah, definitely around that time.
Those times.
Yeah.
So what made you want to join that wave?
I don't think I wanted to join it. I was just part of. I was always like I said, I was a melodic. Like I'm more like I said, I'm cool with all types of crowds, white, black. It didn't matter. I hung out with everybody. You feel me? So for me, it was just like I said, just being myself. So I still had my own sound in that era, just like X had his sound. I think Perp had his sound. They had Space Ghost Perp in that era. I don't know if you guys remember him. He was the allegedly originator of the ASAP, bringing that wave. You get me? So everybody had their little sound. So I just happened to be a part of the wave, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know, what year was that?
That's like 2015. That's like 2016 up there.
I was actually asking because I wanted to remember the year that you were shot. Because you were shot, right?
Oh, yeah. That's 2019.
2019.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah, 2020, 2019.
Can we touch a little bit about that and how you felt in that moment, after that moment, how you feel till this day?
I mean, I don't really feel anything, you feel me? Like, shit happens, you know what I'm saying? Situations go down, you know, it was unfortunate. It's like, it's not like, it wasn't gang related, so I wouldn't say it was something where it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just, I guess, like, wrong place, wrong time type of timing. And right now, I'm in a different space, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, I'm here with you.
Mm-hmm.
So that shows, you know, I'm more focused.
So that didn't give you PTSD or anything like that?
At first, like, because now it's been so long, like, what, 5-6 years? When I look back at it, it's like, yeah, you was going through a lot, like, as far as trust issues with people and even close people. So I was more, like, secluded and stayed to myself for a little while. So, yeah, it did kind of give me a little bit, I would say. You know? But
so now fast forward.
I actually dropped Slime Flu. That song, I have a song called Slime Flu. I actually got out of the hospital and like a few days later, sorry to cut you, few weeks later, I think a week later, I recorded Slime Flu, the song. So that song that you're hearing that I'm recording, you will hear my voice sounds a little bit more hoarse because I recorded that while having had 22. I had 22, I want to say 22 or 24 like staples in my stomach, and I recorded that song still. You feel me? So, which is this song right here, you know. Okay. Yeah, I recorded it a little after that, and then I dropped this video, I think a couple years back, right after. So yeah, that song got me even more when that situation happened and I came out with it. That song gave me a lot of strength too
and recognition.
So I was on a little road for a little while, and then you know, kind of fell back because I had to take care of my family, you know, for a little bit, and then get back to it. But now I'm more like serious with it, you know. Okay.
So how do you know you're not going to be able to take care of your family? Like, how do you know you're not going to have to fall back again to take care of your family again?
Because, you know...
how you feel so confident this time?
Different space, my mental, different crowd, you know. You just got to change. You got to change you first before you can change your environment. You got to change your environment, but you got to change yourself, you know. You got to really feel like this is... You gotta really know that this is gonna work. You gotta have faith. I don't like saying believe a lot, so you gotta know that this is what's gonna happen. So that's what happened for me.
Why you don't like saying believe? It's such a nice word.
Cause for me, I think like when you say the word believe, you're saying that that's something that can happen. It can't happen versus that I know it will happen and.
So you're saying believe is like not 100%.
100% sure when you say
got you.
Believe it.
Okay,
you know?
got you.
I don't believe it. I know it's gonna happen.
I just wanted to know logic behind it.
Right.
So of course we have these discussions going on in the world about the streets and gang culture. So I want to get your take on two of these things. What is your take on gang culture?
Gang culture. Gang culture is gang culture, you know what I'm saying? They have their laws and their rules and lands on it. Why it started and originated, you gotta go back in time. You know, that's a lot to that's a lot of layers to unfold. But this is a gang everywhere, you feel me? Police is a gang. There's a gang everywhere. So when you say like how I feel on it, what you mean in more depth?
Like, have you ever been in a gang? Do you affiliate with gangs?
Nah, I'm not a gang member.
Okay.
At all. I don't participate in any gang violence. I actually go to church a lot.
Okay.
Boy.
I love that for you.
You know?
Do you pray every day?
Oh, I pray every day. I prayed right before I got on this podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm speaking through God right now.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And I also that's why I named myself Kxngod, because I do believe that we're all kings and queens on this earth. And when I say kings and queens, you know what I'm talking about. and God is always beside me. So no matter what, through my whole journey, which is why I call myself Kxngod.
Okay, so I don't even have to ask that question anymore.
It's not blasphemy, but I know a couple killers that are blasphemy. So
Okay.
that's a bar. You asked for a quick bar earlier. See,
yeah, you kind of did it a whole 30 minutes later, but all right.
She asked for the bar. I gave it
that
to
was
you.
a good bar, so I'll take
threw
it.
that.
That was a good bar, so I'll take it.
Get that.
All right, so let's get on the topic of the streets. How do you feel about the streets? 21 Savage said, fuck the streets. How you feel about the streets?
I can't say fuck the streets, you know what I'm saying? But to each his own. I wouldn't say fuck the streets.
I low-key feel like I can't say fuck the streets either because I'm definitely who I am because of the streets.
But you know, everybody has their concept of how they say it, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel too.
I definitely understood his concept of it, but it's your delivery, I would feel, you know what I'm saying?
But I think his delivery was good too. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think his film. Like if we.
I feel like people are just looking for something to be opposed to.
Yeah. You know, black just gonna have something where you know they're gonna go against if it doesn't make sense for them.
Yeah, because I feel like it's hella weird that.
Definitely in the terms of how he was putting it. You know what I'm saying? It's like at this point, what is the streets doing for you? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's not doing anything.
Then again, is at the same time, it's like you gotta remember there's people that's still in the streets. So they're not gonna those people aren't gonna really understand where you're coming from. So that's why I always say to each his own. But I personally can't say that because I grew up in there. You know, when my mom leaving and she going to work, I'm outside. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely an outside girl.
Those kids are the people that's teaching me. It's other kids. It's the neighborhood kids. It's mommy who's over there across the street who your homeboy and mom come and say y'all boys want something to eat, and then you know there's your cousin right there or your homeboy, your brother's homeboy who's like, yo, don't teach you certain laws of the land. So I can't necessarily say that because I can go back to the street right now and go grab me a $5 meal. You feel me?
I feel you.
I can go back there right now and be.
I feel like this. I feel the same way. I feel like I can't really say fuck the streets because I definitely grew up outside as fuck, but I do understand his concept and I don't feel like he put it in a bad way. I think he just knows that there's no, compared to what these niggas was making in the streets back in the day, that does not exist anymore. And most of y'all niggas is only selling drugs to be cool any fucking way. Y'all niggas is not making no real fucking money. So you might as well say fuck the streets and go get a FedEx, UPS, or Amazon fucking job because you're broke and you only selling drugs to buy Chinese food. Period.
Yeah. Definitely, I feel like you shouldn't be in the streets if you're just in the streets and not making any money.
Right, that's most of them though. That's like 70%. Dead ass. And that's what 21 Savage is talking about. He not talking about niggas that's really in the streets getting it, because niggas that's really in the streets getting it, we don't know them. We don't hear from them. We don't see them. But obviously it's another set of niggas that Instagram created, and it's a whole bunch of clout chasing ass niggas that probably really are getting it, but they end up going to jail because they want to floss so bad. And it just messed up the whole street image for real. So it's like, fuck the streets, because it's not the same. So I definitely get his point of view. I don't think he delivered it wrong. I think he's a very smart individual that is like, fuck the streets, nigga. Go get a job. Go to school.
Definitely. I don't feel like,
for sure.
Definitely wasn't wrong. But definitely do feel like, to each his own when it comes to that.
So, relationships.
Ain't talking about it.
Excuse me?
Ain't talking about that.
What does that even mean? How do you even say that live on a podcast?
I don't relationships, what we mean? What
are you in a relationship? You're not talking about it.
I don't disclose my relationships.
Why not?
Because I don't do that. I prefer not to do it for the public,
So you want to stay a mystery?
I just feel like.
So you don't love?
I definitely love, and love loves me back.
Are you sure?
I'm more than positive. Love loves me a lot.
And you don't want to say who you're in love with?
Everybody. I get love from, I get love from my fans. I get love from everybody. I love. You know what I'm saying? Relationships is beautiful.
Okay.
Relationship is definitely beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Black is beautiful.
Well, ladies, you heard it first. He's not going to disclose who he's in a relationship with if he's in a relationship, but he does love and he thinks relationships are beautiful. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have a beautiful daughter. Her name is Jada Rose.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that for you. So did your daughter change you in any way, like make you better?
Absolutely.
And
I was a wild cat growing up, man. I used to do some wild things, you feel me? Even like, you know, hurting women sometimes as far as feelings, you know what I'm saying? Not understanding their feelings until I had her, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely taught me how to be a lot softer. I became a lot softer when she was born. So sweet, you know.
I should have put on my fucking glasses so I could look cool like you on the
So, now I think you look definitely cool. You came jiggy, you know. You got the OGs on. You know, shout out to Fara. You are a stylist, right?
Yeah, but I was trying to like look real. You feel me?
Style me up a little bit.
I said you do a good job styling yourself, though. I must say that. Like you really.
Was he at Art Basilisk?
Yes, he was a model at Art Basilisk, y'all. My producer is. This nigga is good. Shout out to Rue.
Shout out to
because we definitely wasn't gonna Rue.
Because he's on point,
right?
You know,
we was definitely not about to touch on that.
It looked like he did his homework, right? You know, like he knew me a whole year.
All right, so actually, this is a great topic that Rue brought up. Shout out to Rue. Again. So the reason why we're even here today is because of Art Basilisk.
That's crazy. How we forgot to even discuss
that. That's crazy. You DM'd me and was like, make me do this. And I was like, all right, you doing it.
Yeah.
And he pulled up to the auditions. He did the casting. He came that day with like the best energy and you did it. And this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
Right. But I feel like, I don't know what you were going through before Art Basilisk, but I feel like after you did that, you felt like you could do anything, and that gave you a different battery in your back, or like a more motivating battery in your back to be like, I want to go after my career again. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
I would say, yeah. Remember, we had a lot, you know, even then, like after the whole
event
Art Basilisk that we went to, you know, I was telling you a little bit about, you know, the background. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, I was going through a little phase, you know what I'm saying? So where I felt like I was getting to a point I was doubting myself, you know?
Depression?
Yeah, definitely. I do believe that mental health and women should definitely check on that a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't discuss it only because we do feel like as men,
you're being judged.
You just got to stand strong,
mm-hmm.
you know, especially in my background where I come from. But yeah, mentally going
He's Jamaican, guys.
Family-wise. Yeah, shout out, book more fire. You know, mental health wise, family wise, relationship wise, and just like where you at as far as where you are in your life and where you can be or where you should have been.
Mm-hmm.
Them things could take a toll on you. So I went through a lot of those phases. You feel me? I'm man enough to say that. So when I did write you on there and hit you about the Art Basilisk, that was me kind of breaking the ice, but you know, for myself, like, yeah, step out and do something, man. Like, wake up, get back to Kxngod. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just be you again, man. Because I definitely felt like I was losing it at one point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to find myself, and let me tell you this, man. When you in that hole, is nobody can get you out that shit but you.
Yeah,
so
I've been there.
Be strong mentally first. So once you know, it's not for the weak, for real. Like, you gotta be mentally there in order to survive this shit, because this shit ain't for the weak. So
listen,
that show helped me a lot. Woke me up, woke the little beast out in me. So as you see when I hit you after, like, yo, what's popping? What are we doing? Where we going? Because if you want right now, I can do swim week next week. I'll go ahead and work out. But yeah, man, definitely boosting my confidence.
I love that because just to let you know, you're not the only person that's been depressed. Like, I've probably been depressed like 22 times between the new year and now.
No, really?
So yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Oh my God. You wouldn't even, I wear it so well.
Very well.
I think it's actually, it's not the best thing that I wear it so well, because sometimes I can't wear it anymore, you know? So, I think it's very important that on my podcast, you were man enough to be like, yo, I was depressed, and doing that show helped me kind of come up out of that. And I mean, honestly, from then till now, like, so much has happened in that little bit of time. So in case y'all don't know, I am managing Kxngod currently. That's not why he on the show, though. He would have been on the show whether I was managing him or not. But I'm curious to know, like, why did you choose me out of all the people that you could have possibly, you know, did partnerships with? to be your manager?
That's a good question. You know, I did my homework too, you know what I'm saying? I know a little bit about your background, you know, shout out to Sosa. But, you know, I've watched you be in this business for a little minute, you know, as far as like, you know, you was doing parties, you know, promoting wise. And I just seen how you handled your business. And I was just like, you know, watching you through the Instagram, like, yeah. Because I always had you on there on my Instagram, but I didn't really know as far as beyond party and what else you can do. You feel me? So when I seen that, oh, she has a podcast. Oh, you know, she's curating, you know, the events, you know, doing all this stuff, like, and how you deal with it and how people treat you with so much respect. I was like, yeah, you know, I gotta tap in with her. You know what I'm saying? I gotta clock that, see what's popping, see if she's interested, you know, and then go from there.
Okay. Well, I was very interested. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're special as shit. You give me like a Kodak vibe. Like, you know how he just special as fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you definitely.
I'm special.
You are.
Oh, yeah,
you fucking are. And
I can say that.
I want to say that you also gave me new purpose too.
My name Kxngod, but when you see me, I'm white.
Right. So, thank you for choosing me, because I definitely think like we can do some real special things. And thank you for coming on Art Basilish and being a model, because you was kind of like the talk of the town after that.
No way.
So yeah, everybody's talking about you, man. Everybody was talking about you the other day too, after the show that you just did for benefit for Monique.
Yeah, the charity event.
Yeah, you were the talk of the town there. So when you say you walk into a room and you definitely light it up, you do.
Yeah, man.
And you know how to do that well in any crowd, I noticed. So what do you got coming up? What's new?
Well, you know, I got a Broward anthem popping. I got a Broward anthem.
Can we hear it yet or no?
People. I mean, you just gotta wait for it. It's definitely, you definitely gonna hear it. Cause this year, soon, real soon. I don't have a real date on it because we're working on the EP right now, working on the album.
When did you record that?
Well, we recorded that today. She's talking about, when did you record that? When did you record that?
Nigga, you didn't even.
Nah, well, we recorded that today, you know. We recorded that today, you know, which is a banger.
How long it took?
I appreciate her, too. I want to tell you, too, how it went down. Can I tell the audience?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, so, like, you know, I went to a studio, SGO Studio. Shout out to K-Dogs. Shout out to Kai, you know, was there, you know what I'm saying? Just got a little feedback, you know, as far as what we're going to do next with the music and how to move forward, you know, got a little, you know, mentoring, I would say, you know, so, you know.
Shout out to Dog.
Shout out to Dog.
And Kai.
Definitely inspired after that day. Sent a couple of beats, you know, up-to-date beats on what I'm going to do as far as, like, my sense of style and music. And you was like, yo, I need you to jump on this track right here. So I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, fuck she talking about? I'm about to go work on my shit. So, but nah, I definitely looked at it because I'm like, you know, this is a different style. I'm listening to the song and I'm just like, I'm listening to the instrumental and I'm just like in my head, like, this is different, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different for me. And that's how it is in life. Sometimes you got to step out of your comfort zone to really find your true self. Or that's when you'll realize, like, what other talents you can really do. You can really reach beyond your potential once you step outside that box. So, yeah, man, I heard the song. I liked it. I'm like, yeah, I can get jiggy with that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I look good on it. So I came back and I was like, yeah. Let you listen to it a few times, like, hey, what you think? Even though she was getting really pretty upset by, you know, that just comes with it because you was really excited too. Like, she's excited, but she's like, come on, let's do it. I'm ready right now. So, you know, it was good. It was motivation, and I definitely appreciate her for that because as I told you, like, I don't really have nobody in my corner that's pushing. I'm not gonna discredit nobody, you know, who's here for me. You know, I appreciate y'all, and I mean that in the most humblest way. But you know, that push and drive that also wanted as bad as you do, you gave that, you know what I mean? So boom, you know, like, I really got inspired through that, and then I dropped that Broward anthem. Y'all, I can't wait to.
It's so good, guys. It's such a good song. Like I said, 2026 is one for the books. It's definitely one of the best New Year's feelings I've felt in a long time. This is the very first episode of 2026 of the Fara Charles podcast with my featured guest here, Kxngod. Do all your gunshots and stuff.
Bow, 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 movie.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Bow.
And yeah, y'all, like, just stay tuned because we got so much coming up. Our goal is what? Rolling Loud, right? July?
Yeah, man.
We outside. We
God,
on Rolling Loud 2026.
God willing, definitely.
Shout out to the Fara Charles podcast. Shout out to the Fara Charles agency. Shout out to my models because y'all know we coming as well. I'm so excited. I can't wait for y'all to see what, like I said, the agency has going. Yeah.
You know the badness guy. And shout out to the whole 56, man. You know, shout out D-side. We outside, not a gal in Moat side. You know the badness guy. Boom.
Yeah, we're outside in the Mandem outside too. So
no, outside and at a gallon outside. I can't sit out for fear time, but right now it's just that outside and at a gallon outside. Cool.
I guess.
Yeah, we'll take that commercial break. It's Kxngod Bow movie.
Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. It has been a pleasure. Like I've been saying, make sure if you haven't already, you subscribe, you like, and you comment down below. Let us know how we did on the episode. You know, give us some questions, some comments. Tell your friend to tell a friend. This has been another episode, the first 2026 episode of the Fara Charles podcast. I'm your girl, Fara Charles, and this is
Kxngod. No, it's not blasphemy, but I know a couple killers that will blaspheme. And thank you again, Fara, for having me on your podcast. It's been a great pleasure. I want to let everybody know again, Brown Anthem coming out. Kxngod is out right now on all platforms. If you want to find me, that's Kxngod. You can find me on every platform with that name, Instagram, TikTok, all that. Y'all make sure y'all show me love, Thank you again.